Hi everyone, a very good morning to all of you. I would like to welcome all of you on Big Data and Hadoop tutorials from UmagineSoft. I am Vivek and I would be taking these tutorials and training on Big Data and Hadoop. I would like to introduce myself and my expertise on Hadoop and other ETL tools, and I would also like to talk about certain projects which I have been working in the past. So I have around 14 plus years of industry experience, and I've started my career working as a development engineer and working on Windows and web-based applications. I gradually shift my career into ETL and data warehousing side, and I have predominantly great expertise and exposure on Microsoft BI platform that includes SSIS, SSAS, SSRS. I have also expertise on other data integration tools like Talent and Informatica. My Hadoop journey have started somewhere in 2013, where I started learning Hadoop on my own, and I have went through a lot of online blogs, online websites, online trainings, and my shift into this career as a developer and as an architect into the Hadoop started in 2014, where and from last 3.5 years I have worked on a lot of projects. I have touched around 10 to 15 different projects. That starts from a migration project from your systems which are into data warehousing platform to the Hadoop ecosystem. I also have a lot of exposure on the analytical tools like MapReduce. We are also working on Spark as a real-time processing tool. I also have expertise on other data ingestion tools like Kafka and Flume and Scoop and NoSQL databases like HBase and Mongo. So it is a vast experience and expertise I have on big data technologies, and I have learned through my exposure, and I would like to now give it to contribute to others, so that I would learn from them, and also that will harness my skill. I have also done into training, and also been training within the organization and outside the organization. I basically have been doing this from almost 2 to 3 years now. I am also certified SQL Server 2005 engineer. I have done my training through Hortonworks on big data platform, and also I have been extensive working on Java and Scala for this. So just to introduce you about UmagineSoft, I'm going to talk about what we do as an organization and what is our expertise. So UmagineSoft is specialized in providing customer end-to-end solutions. Okay, so we provide end-to-end IT solutions for our customers. We are into consultancy services, and we are also into training services. So as part of our training offerings, what we have is we basically are into the niche technology. So we are into corporate learning, we are into individual and group learning, and also we take care of the tools and the ecosystem which are very new in the market. So if you can see here, we basically are touch basing upon Arduino, that is our IoT platform. We also are touching on Angular, and we are touching on Protector, and we are working on big data and Hadoop, and we also take care of the Java skills. So if you are new in the organization, or if you just wanted to start your journey on, you can start with us as a Java programmer. But if your expertise in Java, we would suggest you to go for any of our advanced courses. This is our contact address, and so training at UmagineSoft.com if you are interested into the training, and if you have any queries, you can reach us here, or you can call us on our direct number. So I would like to talk about okay, so let me give you some more background. So one of the course, if you want to register, just go over here. You fill in this form. This form is very simple. Just give your name, email address, contact number, message, and your training, and we'll reach out to you. Okay, so having said that, let me jump on what do we offer as part of this course. Okay, so what we are going to teach you in this course of 30 hours, which is predominantly our online training, and that is what we will be giving you as a tutorial also, which you can go through. So our video modules would be roughly 30 hours. It will involve an assignment of 40 plus hours. So some of the assignments which we'll be doing here, and some of the assignment which will be a takeaway, or you have to do on your own. Okay, so home assignments are there, that is 40 hours. And then we have a project, end-to-end project in the Hadoop ecosystem. Okay, I will be talking about the entire analysis process from start to, or connecting to the source, pulling the data, doing the massaging, doing the analysis, and then finally on the reporting. Okay, so as part of this course, what you will be learning is very extensive, and you will get an expertise on HDFS, which is distributed file system of Hadoop. Then you will be have a great expertise on MapReduce. You will have a expertise on HBase, Hive, Pig, Scoop, Flume. Okay, you will also have an introduction on Kafka and Spark as a tool. Okay, so this is our the entire course. So let me also show you something more which I how do we go about taking this course. Okay, so our training content is divided into 10 modules. So this training module is basically, will start, each module would be roughly around 4 hours or 3.5 hours, and basically you will start with understanding the big data, then the Hadoop architecture. We'll talk about the MapReduce, the HDFS, the name node, the secondary name nodes, and so on and so forth. We'll talk about n number of daemons, and we'll give you introduction on the Hadoop architecture. In the module 2, we'll be talking about Hadoop cluster, on the data loading techniques like Scoop, Flume. We'll be talking about certain commands. We'll be talking about the configuration files into the Hadoop cluster. Okay, and then we'll be jumping upon the MapReduce. We'll be starting with introduction with a hello world kind of a program, which is a word count program. We'll be also talking about the concept of map and reduce, and we'll also show you how the job, basically a MapReduce job works, how you can monitor those jobs, which logs you have to see if some issues goes wrong. We'll also be talking about certain counters and all. And basically the advanced MapReduce will be talking about advanced concept into the MapReduce that will include your partitioner, that will include your combiner. If you have not heard about this terms, never worries. When we'll be touching this concept and module, we'll be talking about that. Pig, will be talking about Pig Latin and the Pig, and why the need for a pig. Okay, how the analysis with the pig can be done. Okay, and we'll be talking about how to launch these utilities and how to interact with these utilities, and so on and so forth. We'll also be talking about Hive, and we'll be talking about why the need for the Hive is. Okay, and Hive is a data warehouse database. Okay, so we'll be talking about how do you interact with the Hive, how to make your queries, how do you execute a query on Hive, how do you configure, and how do you take the metadata from the Hive. Okay, so then we'll be talking about Spark and why the need for the Spark is. If you have a MapReduce, why do we need a Spark as another processing tool? What is distributed data set? We'll be talking about the different maps and the reduce, and how do you do that. Okay, some transformation and the actions into the Spark. So this is very extensive on Spark that will help you introduce on the Spark, and most of the projects now you'll see this, they are having a shift toward the Spark. We'll be talking about Kafka in the next module, and again it's a data ingestion tool. We'll be talking about the consumer, we'll be talking about the producer, we'll be talking about the zookeeper, and how all of this, the entire ecosystem works in the Kafka, and why the need for the Kafka is there. What are the topics in Kafka? So we'll be talking about the integrities of Kafka, and also we'll be talking about introduction of why the Kafka need was there. Okay, the next module would be on NoSQL databases. We'll be talking about specifically focusing on HBase. We'll be focusing upon a little bit on Mongo, which is again a NoSQL databases. So we'll be talking about the NoSQL landscape. So most of us would not be aware of a NoSQL landscape. So we'll be talking about the NoSQL landscape, and then we finally in the last module will be having a project work. Okay, so in the nutshell, we'll be talking about a very all the concepts about Hadoop and its related ecosystem. It's a lot of learning. Seriously guys, I would say there will be a lot of learning, and you guys have to give enough time to have this concept embedded into yourself. So you basically, I am not going through the detailed course what it will contain and the detailed thing, but there are around 30 modules, right? So that is what we'll be talking about in details. Anatomy of file, read and write, Hadoop architecture, we'll be talking about versioning, we'll be talking about task tracker, daemons, and so on and so forth. Yarn will be introducing. So there is a lot of things we'll be talking about. We'll also okay, so some of the important things which I have to tell you at this point of time is basically how do you reach out to us. Okay, so if you have any issues with your module, or the videos are not working properly, or if you have doubts, how do you reach out to us? So this is our contact. Okay, so you can reach out to us, training@UmagineSoft.com. You can also call us on this number 91480-40095. Okay, so this is how you guys can reach out to us, right? And we'll be happy to help you out and sort out any issues which you are having. Okay, the another very important thing which I would like to say is just go through this website guys. There's a lot of information which we have Okay, you basically can know about the services what we provide. You also can know about what we do as the organization, what are our goals and what are our visions and what are our mission. Okay, and we are based out of India and US. So this is India number, though if you can just this is we are based out of US, so you can reach out on this email address if you have any queries and doubt. But I would say for training, just reach out on this number, guys. Okay, training at UmagineSoft.com. Okay, or call us on this number. Okay, so that's it. We will in the next module we'll be talking about each of the modules, and we'll be talking about the course content, and we'll be talking about we'll be taking module by module on each of and you guys should be comfortable on each training topics and the modules, and once we start. Okay, so thanks guys, I will close my session. Okay, just to recap it. Okay, if you have any doubts, any issues, any training needs, just reach out to this number, okay, and this email address. Thank you guys.